research methods for the DBA, Doctorate in Business Administration, research fieldwork for the field and through the field. Nathalie Mitev, hello.
Hello.
Nathalie Mitev, King's College, London.
That's it.
Martin Cloutier, hello. ESG UQAM. École Sciences de Gestion, Université du Québec à Montréal.
Very well.
I do it in French. And with François Chevalier, HEC Paris. So, research method for the DBAs. What's the purpose of the book?
It's targeting DBA students, so Doctorate in Business Administration candidates, who are very specific in the sense that they're very embedded in their own practices. So one essential feature of DBA students compared to normal or traditional doctoral students is access to their field. This is where they start from. So they need a lot of support in understanding how to capitalize on this access to the field in order to then construct a thesis. So that's the intended audience. So the book is targeting that audience by starting from the field and putting a big emphasis on field access, field work, and starting from the field, going away from the field and coming back to the field. So ending up with some practical recommendations and managerial for managerial action. Yeah.
Well, okay, a very pragmatic point of view, huh?
Very pragmatic. Yes.
Martin, the structure of the book.
Well, the book comprises 30 chapters, and 38 authors contributed to the book. And many of these contributors either supervise students or deliver seminars and are involved in the process of accompanying students in choosing a method. So the first part of the book is about choosing the method and looking into the various cycles that the candidates may go through in determining which approach to take. So we address the issue of determining the knowledge gap, as well as how to conduct a literature review, and also how to frame the research problem versus a question and the objective of the thesis. In the second part of the book, we look into how to collect data from the field. And we didn't want to take a particular stance on whether it would be qualitative or quantitative. We actually provide details about qualitative approaches, such as observation, conducting interviews, group discussions, and so on, as well as quantitative methods, more traditional questionnaire or online questionnaire or those kinds of things. The third part of the book looks into the analysis of data. Depending upon the types of research questions you may have, as well as the data collection that you will engage into, there you want to select the appropriate way to analyze that data. So there's a portfolio of research techniques and methods going from quantitative, qualitative, how to code text, contents, as well as software for qualitative analysis, as well as mixed methods.
Can I also add, just to interrupt, a lot of the chapters include illustrations or examples taken from DBA theses which have already been completed. So, and many chapters also written with DBA students. So you get the insights from the DBA students as well as the supervisor. So some of the chapters quite a lot of the chapters have that double entry, if you want.
Yeah, and one of the aspects of the chapters also is that the idea was to provide the information in relatively simple phraseology so that they can approach that from a fresh understanding and perspective, as well as providing a section for further reading, that annotated bibliography that allows them to further develop their knowledge and understanding of the various methods and tools.
And the fourth part, the fourth is about contextualization, and it's very original. There are some differences
with the French version.
With the French version.
Yeah, what we tried to do there was actually provide a bit of experience as to issues that could be of interest to DBA candidates in Africa or in Asia, as well as providing experience on projects that have been conducted in Europe as in North America. So we tried to provide a panorama of the various contexts within which some of these tools and methods have been applied in actually executing a DBA thesis research. There's also contextualization with respect to measurement instruments that is being provided to look at issues such as culture within the organization, for example. So there's all this perspective that allows anyone who's engaged into a DBA program to actually get a feel for, oh, this is an idea I could actually apply to my context. And by providing this view of various approaches, as well as where and how they were applied. And we give a bit of a voice to some of the candidates, to Q&As that allows them to see the reversed, not just how you get the method appropriated by studying them, but also getting the feel from the experience of candidates who actually went through the process.
So that also adds what's also I think very useful is this progression from starting from the field, engaging with field work, but also working scientifically, so having some kind of rigor, academic rigor, and then providing, if you want, background for managerial action, which is scientifically valid. So that's where the hopefully we're leading the DBA candidate to.
Research methods for the DBA, Doctorate in Business Administration, research fieldwork for the field and through the field. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.